Whether Panic hardware is required by code or specified for increased security and ease of use, there are 3 basic styles and 5 types in use today. The style of Panic hardware selected is dependent on aesthetic requirements, door design, and a few other factors. The touchpad style is the most common style used for modern buildings. Its design allows flexibility when electrified options such as an electrified lever trim, electric latch retraction, delayed egress, or controlled egress are required. The crossbar style is often used when aesthetics dictate a minimal silhouette for glass doors or a vintage look. However, electrified options are sometimes limited because of the lack of space in the device to house electronic components. The width of a door's vertical styles must be considered when specifying or supplying touchpad or crossbar style Panic hardware. Recessed Panic hardware reduces the projection of the hardware from the face of the door, but requires a cutout in the door and may limit the door material to hollow metal. After the style of Panic hardware is selected, one of the 5 types of Panic hardware is chosen for each door opening, based on functional requirements and whether the door is a single or a pair. A rim Panic device is surface mounted on the door, with a latch projecting from the Panic device rather than the door edge. This is the simplest configuration of Panic hardware and the easiest to maintain. Rim Panics can be used on single doors or on pairs of doors in conjunction with a removable mullion. The rim by removable mullion is a very secure application for pairs of doors, because the alignment of the doors is less critical than it is with vertical rod devices. The mullion sits behind the meeting stiles. A key removable mullion makes the mullion easy for authorized users to remove when the full width of the opening is needed. A Mortise Panic device has a Mortise lock body which is installed in the door, with the Panic hardware mounted on the door face but controlling the Mortise lock. Mortise Panics are less commonly used than rim Panics, likely because of the more complex door preparation and product design. For fire-rated pairs of doors with a 3-hour label, Mortise fire exit hardware is sometimes used on one leaf with vertical rod fire exit hardware on the other leaf. But some manufacturers have successfully tested their products for 3 hours with vertical rod fire exit hardware on both leaves or rim devices with a removable mullion. Surface and concealed vertical rod Panic devices account for the 3rd and 4th types. 2 vertical rod devices would typically be used for pairs of doors, and the rods and latches may be surface mounted on the face of the door or concealed inside of the door. For concealed applications, Von Duprin also offers devices which incorporate cables instead of rods for easier installation and maintenance. Vertical rod fire exit hardware is sometimes installed less bottom rod, LBR, which allows floored strikes to be omitted along with the bottom rods and latches. An auxiliary pin is typically required for LBR devices to ensure compartmentalization if a fire occurs. This pin is held in a retracted position in the door edge until it reaches a high temperature during a fire, and then it projects automatically to align the doors and protect the opening. A multi-point device combines vertical rods and a rim device for 3-point latching. These may be used for security purposes or to meet the relatively new windstorm requirements in effect in some parts of the country. Recent code changes require schools and emergency operations centers in some states to have storm shelters with doors that have been certified to withstand the wind and impact of a tornado or hurricane. All of these styles and types are available as Panic hardware listed for use on non-fire rated egress doors. Most of these styles and types are also available as fire exit hardware, listed for use on fire-rated egress doors. As with all architectural hardware, check with the manufacturer to confirm availability and fire labeling, and to address application-specific requirements. To watch more videos, visit our training page at www.allegion.com/us.